My name is Julius Dunn II. I'm director of the One Club Adversity program, and I'm also managing the education program here at the One Club too. We've been posed with the question of, what are all these diversity initiatives going to do now that Barack Obama's in office, or what's going to happen now because there have been so many initiatives that have been started to fix this problem and nothing's happened and it's just the same old issues over and over again. But I think that the one thing that we have as kind of like the new leaders of this new push is the fact that I think it's a couple things. One, it's the fact that none of us have too big of egos to set aside the fact that we aren't trying to be the main fixer of the issue. Like, we're all kind of willing to partner with each other, share information. I think that that's huge. The second thing is we're willing to share resources. And I think that that's really important because, as we all know, diversity initiatives across the board, not even just in advertising, get cut first when times get hard. So, it's definitely important for us to kind of share resources. But, I think the biggest thing is the fact that the work that Sanford Moore has done, once again, I'm very proud of him, but he's kind of like with each step that's kind of taken forward, we get knocked down a little bit more, but I think it makes the generation after that a little bit more hungry, and they kind of see the mistakes of the generation prior. And I think that, it's the perfect opportunity to kind of find a solution to this, mixed with the fact that now there's a little bit of pressure from the lawsuit. But we really have a really good opportunity to kind of like make a difference in this because, you have something where people are being held accountable, and then you have the solution or the possible solution to the problem kind of coming together all at the same time. I think that the pressure that he's putting on the industry right now will make people try and find a solution faster. And so it kind of puts organizations like yours and mine and even like Ag Color that Tiffany started, or most promising minority student that the AAF has, or even like the MATE program. It puts organizations like that in the limelight for kind of serving as the solution to the problem in a lot of ways because they're the ones that are really trying to go about it in a way that's more, I guess, a little bit more positive by providing answers rather than a bunch of accusatory statements or lawsuits where people just pretty much are losing a bunch of money. Here's a way for you to invest in trying to find a solution into the problem. So being that kind of creative kid that didn't know how to translate a career into, or kind of from the business savvy and artistic skills that I kind of already had, and then going to college and kind of finding out about advertising on my own will, it kind of helped me realize through either from creatives that had made it and creatives that got in the business and left, or creatives that didn't even know that advertising even exists, like that an organization was needed to kind of like either help diversify or help educate kids of color, or really just anybody about, this being a viable career for kids.